Right. This should be working now. Hopefully there's hang on, I can check myself here. Right. That's it. Yes, we have volume. I reckon it'll be actually in a few weeks' time it'll be 11 years I've been doing this for. I reckon in another 9 years I might actually nail this. But then again, maybe not. Okay. Do I want live chat? Yeah, I want live chat. That's what I'm after. Good afternoon. Welcome all to this is a live vlog. The reason that it's live is because the short and sweet version is that I used to use streaming software that I paid for. I had an annual subscription, but obviously being from Fife and being tight, I'm going back to using OBS, and it's been so long. It's been a couple of years since I've used it, so yeah, hopefully this works. So here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to a vlog. Hello to everybody that's in chat. And there's a few people here. Hello. I've got my teeth in. I make sure that I'm presentable just in case my mum's watching. Hi, mum. And let's do this. Right, things are quiet, shall we say? Yeah, they're slightly quiet. The days of having lots of things lined up on this top shelf for review and doing 4 or 5 reviews a week seem to be a thing of the past. Yes, but we won't complain, we won't grumble. This is just the way of the world. This is the way. Oh, actually, did anybody watch this week's Mando yet? It's very short, Mandalorian. It's only half an hour long. Still good though, but anyway, Squirrel. So we do have. I have 3 things to show you. Just to be clear, the things I'm going to show you, I'm not reviewing them for you just now. I am giving you a quick look. You've probably seen them before in other places, but I'm just giving you a quick look, and just this is what's coming up for review. So that's all it's for. That's what this video is for. If you have any questions, and I don't see them, just keep firing it out there, and I will see it at some point. But if I'm ignoring you, then you just have to shout louder. That's the way it works. Like Ash. There's Ash. Will you be getting the Cthulhu Hastler AIO in for review? Yes, I am. The 21700. Hopefully it's the DNA 60 version they're sending on. Because they're doing 2 versions, aren't they? They're doing a DNA and their own version. I'd really like to see the DNA version. But that's coming, yes. Mo, I can hear you just fine. It's like you're outside the shed. It's like Egypt is next door to Fife. I can hear you fine. No pup cam. Hang on. I set this up. We have pup cam, but we have no puppy. Oh, this is actually working. Oh, this is cool. It's working. Sorry, it's the little things that you have to get excited about. Oh, pardon me. So switch that off. Yep, there we go. Yes, Puppers is in the house. He was actually out all morning, which is strange, but yeah. Once again, hello to everybody that's in chat. I usually do these videos, these sneaky live vlogs during the day, and in the hope that nobody turns up and nobody's watching, because that way I don't get any questions. It's very sneaky. It's very sneaky. Right. What do you want to see first? What do you want to see first? Tenner for Todd. I do need to go to the toilet. I'm not going to lie. Hang on. Tenner's brilliant. There's no two ways about it. You just, it's that warm glow you get inside. Okay. Let's show you a couple of things. Let's hope this close-up camera works. It does. We have close-up camera. Look, close-up camera. Okay. Let's start with this. Let's start with it. Oh, hang on. I need to get the I need to get the lip gunk off. I've got to stop doing that. That's yeah, there we go. The lip gunk is gone. Now there's a story. The story to this is Stratum, the Balance 2. I saw it posted on Facebook, and basically I asked Andre, I said, do you get any condensation? And he said no. And I, in a very polite way, said, I don't believe you. And he said in a very polite way, shut up, you fat... Well, he swore at me in Russian. No, he didn't. That's a lie. So he sent one on and it just arrived. And I have to be honest, up until it arrived, in my head, I firmly believed that there would be condensation in this thing. Just because it's a DNA 60, and it basically you have a cap that goes over. This is like, just say, the old Balance DNA 60, but you had this cap that goes over your RTA. There's no air holes here, no air holes at all. So in my head, yep, there was going to be condensation build up. This was going to be full of juice. It would leak all down here, and I thought this was a silly idea and it would never work. I was wrong. I was very wrong. There's no condensation. I mean, I've been chugging away at this something rotten. Got my Imperia with the widest air hole, vaping, I don't know, about 30 watts. I've had several tankfuls through this, and yeah, nothing. But what I will do, what am I getting? I'm getting messages coming through from somebody there. I don't know who that is. Rebuildable Ryan. Oh my god, there's a famous reviewer in chat. Thank you for joining, Ryan. I watch all your videos. I'm your #1 fan. Yeah, if you don't like this, then it does come with this. Is that going to go? That won't go over there just now, will it? Have I got that the wrong way round? There we go. So you can run it like that. Anyway, this is not a review. This is not a review. No, it's not. All these good things I'll cover at the end. Does it restrict your airflow? I'll say this now, right? The thing about the Balance 2 is that, and I've had it in bits, for all of you that poor souls that actually are in my Patreon and I scam you for money every month, would have seen the unboxing and me taking it to bits. Obviously with this, at the end of the day, you can vape it like this with the sleeve on it. Your main restriction with this device is the drop that you have here. You're only going to fit a certain size of ATI in. You're going to have to use a certain drip tip, because at the end of the day, all your air comes down through here. So all these things, the tank and the drip tip, really, really matter. Yeah. I don't notice anything. I mean, exact same. I don't like how the base model shows off the O-rings and the base does not come with the beauty ring. I don't know, mate. Obviously being not as famous a reviewer as your good self, if you haven't subscribed to Ryan already, please do so. I don't know what, if this isn't the base model, I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point. But there will be a full review coming for this. One thing I will show you just now, if you haven't seen it, and it's actually, I don't know how I feel about it. See the screen? Can you see the buttons? Can you see? You can't see the buttons, can you? No, you can't, because there are no visible buttons. It's quite interesting the way that he's actually done this. It really is quite interesting. But yeah, there we go. That's a Bill's drip tip that's on there just now, and obviously the Imperia 18650. There we go. Right, that was the balance. Will that be the one I'm doing next? That might be the next one I'm doing. Sounds a bit louder with the cover on. No, it's the exact same. It's the exact same, mate. You just it's just yeah, down in Greenock, people in Greenock have their hearing's a lot more sensitive. You know, just so they can listen out for people breaking into their houses or stealing their car during the middle of the night. That's just one of these things. He's going to kick my ass one of these days. He really is. Now, obviously, we'll do the close-ups again. Here we go with the close-ups. This is my prototype Delro. Clean the screen. Sorry, you always have to clean the screen. There we go. Prototype Delro. And I've had this for a couple of months now. And I'm just using these sample panels and all the rest of it. And I've now got the upgraded doodah up the top. I've got the upgraded frame. So this is what I have been using for a while. However, I now have this. This is the production version of the Delro D650. This is a production version. Now I'm not going to lie here. It does the exact same thing. What I will say, however, is that the finishing on this compared to this is night and day. It really is. And I did an unboxing for this for the patrons, and I did kind of I kind of gushed a little bit over the finishing work on this Delrin. It's amongst the best I've ever seen. To be how he's done it, I have no idea. But this almost feels like a material rather than plastic. It's just the finish on this is just sublime. There's a bit of, yeah. I'm vaping away with Skynet just now. Hashtag no whistle, and yeah, in a Limelight tank, and there's not much I can tell you. I'll keep everything for the review. It is what you see here. The things I do like is when you push the fire button, you go straight into the wattage up and down, which, you know, for a lot of people are put off by the Dicodes menus because they can be a bit of a pain in the ass. But with this one, you know, you push the up and down button and you're not clicking to go into a menu as such. You just push the up or down button and that's it. You start adjusting wattage. So there's a lot of things on the inside and the outside that he's done a really good job on. I mean, they both have. They've done a cracking job in this. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it all comes down to, do you like the form factor? Is it for you or is it not? Oh, hang on. I've dropped something. I always drop stuff. The base of the Stram is so cool. Sounds a bit louder with the cover on. Blah 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 blah. Mr. Davies, morning, sweetie. I take it you're hiding in the toilet from the kids, having a vape just now, watching this video. What have we got? Good day. Blah 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 blah. Posh get rebel all whistle. They don't all whistle. This just don't. Listen. Here's the thing. I mean, we were talking about this, some of us, earlier on. If your Skynet is whistling for whatever reason, contact Vasily. Find out. Try a different earpin. If all the earpins are whistling, there must be something going on somewhere. But logic dictates, you know, why is mine not whistling? Why is yours whistling? There must be a difference there somewhere. But it is funny when you go into the Facebook groups and you go, my doodah is whistling, and then you get all these people jumping on you and saying, how dare you? How dare you? Yeah, if you've got an issue, talk with the modder. It shouldn't be complicated. Michael, will there be a DNA 650? I don't know. I really don't know. He'd have to because you're blah 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 blah. Right, I'm going off on a tangent here. Here we go. We like going off in tangents, because pretty much your board is right behind pretty much the screen there. I mean, it lives in that little space there. It's like a little cube, or a round. What's a round cube? Oh, sharp. So it lives in there. With a DNA 60, I don't know. I don't see why not. I mean, if he can do it with the V1, I'm sure he can do it with this. It's whether or not he wants to. That's down to them. As Mo says, it's longer. Your doodah whistles. That's a personal problem. Listen, my doodah. You don't want to know what my doodah does. Wait till you try the Mob 5 if you like whistling. That's the bridge for you. I don't think I've even seen have I seen a picture of it? No, I have. I've been in the group and I had a look. Sorry. Looks like the pulse. You do realise that you don't win anything for being a dick. You really don't. What you have to do is set up your own YouTube account, create a channel, pretend that you're doing reviews, and then you can be a dick. Delro D650. Review shall be coming along soon. And once again, I will be doing a full strip down. All going well, they will go back together and they will both work after I've stripped them down. What I will say is that what did I do with it? Keep your eyes peeled, because I will be doing a charity raffle on the YouTube channel for the prototype. It'll be the usual. It'll be a £1 a ticket, and buy as many tickets as you want and you may be able to win this, which works just the same as the new one. Anyway, Where's my live chat going? I don't know where my chat's gone. My chat's disappeared. How do I do that? I've absolutely no idea how I manage this. Unable highlight, unable ad stream, unable. I don't want ads. I don't. There was a box with chat just here 2 seconds ago, and now it's disappeared. Hang on, I'm going to have to go and open this video on my own channel. I suck at this. I really do. Live chat. There we go. There we go. Looks nothing like a pulse. Ryan, it's sarcasm at its finest, and it's more than welcome here. We love sarcasm. We love sarcasm. Right. What haven't I shown you? I'll tell you what I have been. For those that are curious, I am juice-wise. I am just finishing off. I've just worked my way through several bottles of the Vanilla Custard by Royal Vape. It's very, very nice. It's very nice. And I bought myself some Digby's DMC, which is it's like an old school vanilla custard loaded with brown sugar. Yeah, it's something else. It's something else. I'm letting this steep. This is not the colour that you want it to. You need it to go a lot darker than this. You actually sent on a 10ml steeped bottle. It's a coil killer. It's something else, but it tastes. I mean, this stuff has been around for years and years and years and years. I've not tried it in a long time, but it's still as good. So Digby's, and obviously, once again, being from Fife, I bought it during a sale. Royal Vapes is legit. Joe's a good dude. He is a good dude. He is a good dude. Oh, Simon. Simon. I would love to do a shout out for Jedi's Punk, but obviously because it's coming up into gardening season, I used the last of your juice. I went and got all the tools out, and I cleaned the blades in my Flymo and my lawnmower using your juice, because as you know, it restores everything into pristine condition. So thank you. Once again, if you're looking for e-liquid that will it's better than WD-40. Jedi's Punk RM's VC. It's the best e-liquid on the market for multiple applications. Mrs. Lords is still out the game. No, Mrs. Lords has never been out the game. Mrs. Lords has been going for. It stopped being Mrs. Lords. It became Mrs. Lords Pantry, I think it was. They renamed it at some point, but it's still going. It's still going. Roman, Joe's a good. Yes. Simon, if you still hear this, mate, did you get your bike? All piss taken aside. I'm curious if you got your bike. I need to vape something. Some furious vaping. Anyway, one last thing to show you. I'll catch up with chat in a second let's do some more close-ups. We have from the lovely man Dan at Snowcap. We have a 21700. Got Windy Pops. Excuse me a second. Yep, Windy Pops. 21700. Squonker. Holds 8 milliliters of juice. And it's got a thing on the front. A Snowcap with a thing in the front. Yeah, Dan's gone down the electronic route. So this arrived yesterday. I've got a Skyfall on top with I can't remember who did this cap for the Skyfall, and I've got a Dwarf DL drip tip on top as well. But obviously our bottle's behind there again. Molly cell in there, no problem at all. And yeah, I've been chugging away with this for the past 24 hours. If you know Dan, if you know Snowcap mods, then you'll know the drill. Once again, this is not a review at all, but just quickly, if any of you've got the Avalanche V2, there's the Avalanche mechanical, just to give you an idea on the size quickly. And as always, Dan's, yeah, he's a righteous dude, and he makes cracking mods. So that's going to be up for review in the near future as well. Can you talk us through the inner workings of Morty Vicar? Not today. Do you prefer 650 over 60? Oh, sorry. That took me a second for that to drop there. I could be wrong, but are you... Where are we? Here and here. I'm assuming that you're talking about this. Oh my god, that is not that colour. What's going on with the colour? That is not that colour. Jesus wept. What's going on here? I should really sort that colour, but well, what the hell. Obviously, LiPo 18650. Right. I kind of spoke about this with my patrons yesterday or the day before. The original Delro is my most used mod. Has been my most used mod since I got it in 2019 or 2018. 18 or 19. One of them. I met Justin at Hall of Vape, and he gave me one of the original ones, and I've always had one, and I've always used it. If I go anywhere, I always take it with me. I love them to bits. Really do. Really do. I think they're great. My personal preference right now, if I am about the house, the shed, if I'm heading up the town or local, then I have no problem with this at all. If, however, I'm going away overnight, my preference would always be the LiPo. Just so then I don't have to carry a battery charger, I don't have to carry spare 18650s. I've you know, a USB-C. I've got a USB-C charger everywhere I go. It takes 20 minutes and I can charge it enough to do me for hours on end. So yeah, I love the original Delro. There we go. Hang on. Yeah, that's the right colour. That's the right colour. That's the right. Oh my, crying out loud! What the? No, that's not right. That's. Yes, I may have to play about with the anyway. I'll go back to the Snowcap, and it's using a Yeehee board. I forget the number. Sorry, Dan. I will cover all this in a review. But it's a 100-watt board. It will boost to 150. But it's actually about the same size as a DNA 7500C. And so far, in a day, it's not given me any grief, and it's working quite well. See all these people that know what they're talking about. There's John. 735 J. Snowcap mods. It's the there. Sorry, we're going on a little voyage of discovery here. Restore home. Nope, I've ended up in the wrong. This isn't going well. It's the Avalanche V2R. I'm guessing that's a V2 regulated. I'm guessing. And according to the site, yes, it is the 735. So 735. It's 8 volt max, 100 watt max, but apparently it'll boost to 150. So there we go. Right. Where am I looking? Looks red in the face cam. Tango. Go on, my son! Tango adverts. Were they not the best thing ever in television? Tango adverts. It's all going terribly wrong. Vibrator or Modric. Listen, if you watch my videos and you care about colour balance and things like that, then honestly, you're in the wrong place. Go watch somebody else's reviews. I care how the mod's put together and how it works. I honestly, look at how I dress. I don't care about that shit. And I tell you how much I don't care. It's the fact that I've got cobwebs. I've just noticed I've got cobwebs on my camera. That's terrible. I need to sort my shit out. I really do. But that is everything that's in just now. Once again, the Cthulhu 21700 is coming along as well. There may be other things coming as well that I've forgotten about. I apologise if you've agreed to send me something. Are there any other Scottish reviewers to try? Yes, there are, apparently. I must admit I don't watch other reviewers myself, unless I'm after a bit of comedy. I'm only joking. Number one rule, no drama. Don't give in to the drama, kids. Do you dress yourself though? Does it look like I dress myself? Martin, catch you later, buddy. Right, quick tidy up. If so, you've got a couple minutes to think of proper questions before I end this live. Switch that off. What was the RDA, RTA on the box, please? Clumsy. Oh, and the Snowcap. Skyfall by eSmoke Guru. One of my favourite little atties. Well, one of them. What is your quest? No, we're not going down the Python route. We're not going down the Python route. Tango adverts were crazy at school. Kids going around smacking others in the head. You've been tangoed. Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. Where did you try the Black Rose RBA? Just got one, rather good. No. 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 Don't think I'll be getting one. For obvious reasons. I don't know, did you try about it? I will say that Skyfall doesn't whistle. No whistle here, thank you very much. Mercy Buckets. Paul, is there anything you haven't bought recently? What's the best RBA for direct lung, please? Whatever I'm vaping at the time. That's the smart arsed answer. That's laced with a little bit of sarcasm and innuendo as well. Whatever you can get your hands on, mate. Whatever your budget allows. Most, I mean, my RBAs that I have here are 90% of them are all like 3-4 years old, and I still think they're as good as, some are better than some of the stuff that comes out now. Paul, you're not getting my I don't have a red Delro. Depends which camera you look through. Theo, once again, there's go watch the reviews, mate. But it's a loaded question. Do you want 22, 24, 25mm, 30mm? Do you single, dual? There's so many. There is no best RDA. Why broccoli? Yeah, not going there. Not going there. How many yo-yos is one of those balances dresses like that? Daniel, I've got no idea what that means. Did you just put that through Google Translate? That's how many yo-yos is one of them balances dresses like that? Ha! What does that mean? I've no idea what that means. Right. Correct answer there was D-Pro Mini. It is one of them bloody Ultim Delro. Best 22mm SQ RDA for under £50. Euro equals yo-yo. How many euros is one of those balances dresses like that? Dressed like that. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Do you know, I don't actually know how much the balance is. Balance 2. I haven't checked. Normally when I get a mod, when it comes through, I usually then go back to the modder and I ask them for a spec sheet, you know, detailing materials, dimensions, anything they want mentioned in the review, pricing, options, all that kind of stuff. And I've not done that yet, so I don't have the details for the device. 360 for a balance. 360 for that? Is that all it is? Really? Oh, Tank Ding and Das Ding. Oh, now you're talking. A wee bit of MK. Oh, I've not used his stuff in so long. I used to love them. Absolutely loved them. I was a massive fan. And a really nice guy. I've met him a few times. I'm on the waiting list. That's a starting price, says Flea. Got ya. Please review over the smallest borrow mod to date. I've not even heard of that, mate. Honestly, I've not heard of that. What's your next motor going to be? I'm sticking with the Scooby. To be honest, I'm sticking with the Scooby. I was looking. There's a boy in Bonnie. Sorry, I'm going off top. This is nothing vape related, and I apologise for the next bit. There's a lad in Bonnybridge, which you'll know. He's selling an STI Forester, and it's the engine's rebuilt and all the rest of it. But I was looking at it, I was sorely tempted to go for that, but I'm going to stick with what I've got because I love it. I love it to bits. The excuse me whilst I go and I'm just going to go and check Facebook and have a search for this mod. Okay, there we go. Borrow box these on the next couple over the Wally and the Eve. Pardon me, sorry, I just windy pops. 71mm in height. See, I'm curious now. I'm gonna just $71. No, that's not. No. The thing is, and I'm not. I don't know the mod. I don't know the mod. I don't know the modder or anything about it. So, but this getting things smaller. The thing is, at the end of the day, what you're sacrificing is when they're making things that small, they're making the walls, the thickness of your. It's a 3D printed mod. It's thin. To get it smaller, they're making it even thinner, which is less durable. Which is. Don't get me wrong, I love small. The smaller something is, the more I love. I mean, yeah, we're all suckers for small gear, but yeah, there comes a point when you don't want to make it any smaller because, yeah, that's my take on it anyway. That's my take on it. And what do I know? Not much of anything, to be perfectly fair. Mwahaha. Have you tried Cotton Gods? No, I've not. What's your go-to cotton apart from Cloud9? I've been using Cloud9. I've been using Cloud9 because it got sent on free, and it's not shit. But mainly because it got sent on and it was free. I'm not going to lie to you, that's true. I also got this that I've been using, which you can get from Stealth Vape in the UK, which is also very good. And if I ran out of this, if I ran out of the free shit that I get sent on, I would go back to using Muji. Because Muji works great. And Muji costs next to nothing, and it does the job. And if you want to get into a fight about the fact that you think your cotton makes your juice taste better than my cotton, then Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, Simon. Bike should be here next week. Good stuff, mate. Why does Voopoo Argus tank change e-liquid colour? Coil not burnt. Is it a hint? It's probably changing the colour because the tank's tinted. I don't know. I've never seen Voopoo Argus. I don't even know what a Voopoo Argus is. I humbly apologise for not knowing what it is. But I've never used one. Mark, apologise for the faultless of just a data house agent to get sold for care costs. Simon, yeah, I could talk to you about that, mate. Yeah, £1,500 a week. £1,500 a week. That's what you, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. Cost next to nothing unless you're gas. Michael, catch you later. Archie, Sliver seems brilliant. Cotton is cotton. Personally dislike. That's the thing. Cotton is cotton generally. Some people do dislike Muji. And that's your call. That's the thing. I'm not going to get into an argument with you because you dislike something that I like. It's the internet. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah, the break. That's a very, very good point. That break-in period in cotton is a huge thing. Yeah. The Bantam box is... We don't talk about the Bantam box. Or I don't, sorry. Just because of who made it. Kendo Gold, yep. It's miles apart from Silica Wick, yep. We need to bring back the old... what was it? Rayon. We need Rayon back again. And some Voodoo... Oh, it's gone out of my head. What was the Voodoo... Oh, shit. If I... Bear with me. I can't believe I've still got this. This is what we need to go back to. We need to go back to wicking with this stuff. You've got it so easy. We used to wrap coils. You used to get a needle, put this on the needle, wrap the wire around the needle and this, and then put it in the Atty. Things were not easy back then. And how's that for an 18350 mod? I just found I've not seen that for ages. Oh, look at the rust on it. Now that's a mechanical. That's a mechanical. What else have we got? Oh, look what I found. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Look at this. Look at this. Does anybody remember that? Well, and look. A Siam Mods tank for the Cobra. I've not seen a Cobra in about a decade. Why I've still got the tanks for it, I've no idea. It's best if I don't go into these drawers down here. Anyway, if you like Rayon, get Holy Fibre. It's actually good. Do you know I never actually used Rayon. I never actually used Rayon. We don't need squeaky. The funny thing about Rayon was that everybody thought, I'll go and buy some. And it's not like when you buy cotton and it comes in a wee box or something. When you bought rayon, it came in a box like this. It was a massive box, and yeah, it was huge. Anyway, I said I was going. I'm going to go. The only thing that's stopping me from going is figuring out how to actually Andy. How could I not have this still? This is for those that remember. This was the My Point mod. It's a 20mm 18350 touch sensor, and you got a little doodad that used to spin round to protect the button like that. I actually sold this to a young man, and the young man actually many years later gave it to me. He gifted it back to me. So this would, I would never let go of this again. I would never let go of this. Actually, when I say he's young, he's not really that young. He's kind of, I suppose he's kind of old. Actually, the more I think about it. So that was the My Point. Yes, Andy, you are awesome. Right. I didn't know about the Limelight 5050. Yeah. Actually, whilst we're in a show and tell mod, this is what modders think of me when they send me gear. They personalise it for me. Get pumped ball bag. I mean, I've not used this in a wee while. I must be honest. I've not used it in a wee while. Little Limelight, and this was yeah, this little. Look at the size of that logo. Have you ever seen a logo that big? I mean, that's only somebody that lives in Yorkshire would do that. Would put their own logo that big on something. And hopefully Cuz isn't watching. I'm sorry, Cuz. You know I'm only joking and I love you, mate. Yeah, this was made by Cuz Davidson. Heart Leathercraft. Right. I'm going to go. If I disappear in the next 15 seconds, it's because I found the end stream button. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you very, very soon. And bye for now. Your stream will stop immediately and you'll no longer be live. End.